What's up, y'all? Let me know if you can hear me in the chat, please, and thank you. What's up, y'all? Uh-oh. I am here, so just let me know once you. I know it's kind of late for some of y'all, but it's kind of early for some of y'all for some conversation. I have my little random thoughts, and the topic of discussion is, why is dating so fucked up right now? And this is a question this is a conversation that I actually have with my girls, because they are definitely in that in the dating game right now, and I'm just hearing some really fucked up shit about what's going on out there. Now, I can tell you what my thoughts are on why the dating game is so fucked up. And looking at the whole Diddy case, that's saying a whole bunch to me why this dating game is so fucked up. Because there's so many men out here that is living a double life. I have actually seen some situations where women are getting killed, unalived. I need to watch my words on YouTube, but women are getting unalived because of this whole dating stuff, or finding out that their husbands or DL. Now, I do have some friends that are, part of the LGBTQ community that tell me all the time that a lot of these brothers that we think is straight, they live in a double life. So I'm just trying to see how y'all doing out there in this dating game, because it look like it's real, especially with the whole Diddy situation. Like, it's some messed up stuff going on out here, and so I wanted to talk about it. Now, now talking to my girls, they are telling me that there's definitely some double standards that are going on out here. And a lot of men are just not stepping up to the plate. When they got their shit together, and a lot of men, act like they really want to be in a relationship or getting serious about something, but then turn around and it's a whole different type of situation. Now, me being a woman of in my 50s, yes, I'm dating, but we're going at our own pace. It's a beautiful thing, but it's not anything that has to be rushed, and we just taking our time. But I know it's a lot of young ladies out here that would rather be married. But then again, you just don't ever know. So these are some of my random thoughts right now. So what I'm doing, I am randomly speaking on the situation because I am seeing a lot of shit that's going on. So I had to come talk about it. And I want to talk about it. And so I want y'all to tell me what y'all feel, how y'all feeling about the situation, because honestly, the whole Diddy situation didn't kind of, well, can I say fuck me up, or just say it's some bullshit? You know, some situations are forced, but some situations are not forced. And it sounds like it's a whole bunch of them that's not forced. So, like, ladies, what are we accepting out here in these streets? Or y'all, I mean, like, y'all cool? I guess I'm from the old school. So, I don't want to be sharing my man with no other man. And it seemed like that's what, especially with the whole Puff Daddy situation, it's been more men than it has been women. So I'm trying to see how y'all living out here in these streets, ladies. What's really going on? I know the dating game is it's tough out here. So I know a lot of women that are my age, if they are divorced, they probably, well, some of them, like, they don't even want to be in a relationship or none of that at this point because of all the bullshit, and people get tired of dealing with the bullshit, or just get tired of, going through all the different changes. And then when you get older, you kind of get set in your ways too. So dating is not as serious for women of age, of our age. It's not that serious, especially if you have been through a divorce and had to deal with a lot of stuff. And you just like, at this point, you know what? You fine. Be by yourself. You ain't even got to worry about that shit. Like, you ain't got to worry about it. You chilling. So my question to you ladies is, how are you coping? Because with everything that I'm seeing, I have nothing, especially nothing against the LGBTQ community or nothing like that. But I do have a problem with these DL men. Like, if you want to be with a man, say that you want to be with a man. Don't keep a lot of these women on the side, or for show, because you're not ready to come out the closet. I don't think it's fair to them. It don't seem like men really have that issue. If a woman is messing with another woman, they kind of like that type of situation. But some of them don't. And I know a whole lot of women out here that are definitely not making that a choice. Some are, but a whole bunch of them not. So that's been my take on why the dating game is so fucked up, because there's so many zesty men out here. They don't know if they want to be with a man or a woman. Now, I'm really trying to hold my tongue on some of the stuff that I really want to say. But, I mean, it is after dark. So we can have after dark type of conversations. Like some real conversations. Because if it's about the anal sex, I know it's a whole lot of women out here like anal. So I'm just trying to see what the problem is, why you feel like you got to be doing it with a man. I'm trying to figure it out. So, you're going to have to help me on that. Because I really do want to know. Hold on. All right. Answering a couple of questions. But yes, that is my question. How are you in your 30s? You ladies that are in your 30s and maybe late 20s, how are you um managing this whole dating situation? Because I know that now it's so different now, especially with the Gen Z, and they don't really identify with gender the way that, us as old schools do. So, and then it's a whole lot of online dating, and then it's a whole lot of ghosting going on. People not showing up for dates. So, it's a lot that's going on with this whole dating situation. But it's the DL men that's getting busted for me. You getting busted, so because you got busted for being DL, you want to unalive your girl because she done caught you bent over, got some man bent over. The fuck you gonna kill her for? Your ass should have been straight with her, literally. If you knew that you wanted to be with a man, just say that. Just say that. So, like, now, to me, the pickings are very slim out here, and even the people that you thought was straight out here in these streets, out here in this entertainment world, a lot of them ain't. A lot of them didn't. A lot of them passed the egg test. Yeah, a lot of them done passed the egg test, and even some of the people that we probably thought was uh hmm, allegedly, this is just allegedly. I don't know this for sure, but the name, even my boy Denzel name, have been thrown out there in the lake. I'm like, what the hell, you know? So, am I surprised by that name being thrown out there? Yes, I am. But I know it's some. I know it's some names that's trying to catch those tapes. People that y'all really be looking up to. Y'all really be thinking it's straight out here in these streets, in this entertainment world. And then again, it kind of make you wonder why they, a lot of them call women bitches and hoes. Is it because they don't really like them? I'm trying to figure it out. Somebody help me. Help me figure it out, because at this point, I don't know what to think no more. And it's scary because, having daughters that are, in their 30s, and God, and I have granddaughters. Like, what are they, like, is it gonna be some men out here for them, or is everybody becoming okay with being bisexual? Like I said, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with it, because if you choose that lifestyle, that is your choice, and you are entitled to, love how you love and live how you live when it comes to you and who you love. But what I do have a problem with, why I feel like it's so fucked up, is a lot of men out here ain't telling these women that they out here with men. That is scary. That's real scary. I don't think it's fair to a woman if you don't give her a choice. Now, if she chooses to stay with you in a situation like that, then that's cool. And even, hell, women stay with men even after they know that they done cheated on them. I think we all done been through that in our lifetime. But at this point in life, who don't have time for none of that is me. Uh-uh. I'm on the other side of that hill, baby, and I ain't got time to be playing no games. Not like that. But if y'all not communicating this, and then a woman find out that this is what y'all doing, or the other situation that I've been hearing about when it comes to dating is women meeting guys online that really don't have a place to stay, and they what do they call them? I forget what they call them, but they like squatters, and so they pretty much like end up living with these women or going to spend a night and end up not leaving or not trying to leave their house. So they've been going from women to women and dating different women just so they have a place to lay their heads and sleep. So they'll be with a woman, a month or something like that. They may not even have a job. They be done lied about, what they doing. So ladies, y'all got to be careful with this online dating too. Like, it is getting crazy out here. It really is a fucked up situation. Like, it's really fucked up out here in these streets. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm afraid for, young women these days. I mean, young men too, because I know it's some setup chicks out here. Like, it's really, the dating game is really messed up. Or you might talk to somebody and, y'all, the conversations are great, but then you have the situations where you ghost them after, I don't know if it's after your first encounter or you're going on a date and then you don't show up, you got an excuse. It's like a lot of this is going on out here. Like, I'm hearing a lot. Like, with the dating game now. And from my daughters, it's not what it's all cracked up to be now. Some women really do have their shit together, and some men really do have their shit together. I don't know if it's standards. I think in one of the situations with my daughter, she was saying that the person was, like, maybe felt like she was above his standards, like, because she's, educated, she's beautiful. But if somebody is willing to communicate with you and try to get to know you and understand who you are, why would you feel like they are above you? You're not good enough for them. You should never feel like you're not good enough for somebody. But women, sisters, y'all can't be up here acting like y'all better than these dudes too. Everybody is not walking around here with a six-figure bag. Everybody ain't walking around here with PhD. But I understand that you have standards, and you should not lower your standards if it's something that you are looking for in particular with a man or with a mate. If you're looking for something in particular with a mate, you don't have to lower your standards. But you have to be reasonable. And at this point, shit, I don't know what to think no more. After this whole case with Diddy, I don't know what to think. Cause that rabbit hole is getting deep. Real deep. And then I hear some of these guys are out here, they just out here spreading stuff. So yes, you definitely it's scary. It's real fucked up out here. Like it's really really messed up. And all these stories that I'm hearing about, you know, men, brothers, come on, man. Men, come on. Like if you don't like women, say that you don't like them. You don't have to get physical or none of that stuff. Just say that you don't like women. Shit, you ain't got to do all that to be with no man. And trust me, I done seen some big, strong looking men out here with other men, and that's their business now. That's their business. But I would rather see them and knowing the truth than to see them with a woman and they lying to them. So I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this dating game and with all these men that y'all thought was straight out here, you know, wrangling rumps. Cause there's a whole bunch of these motherfuckers out here wrangling rumps. Whole bunch. A whole bunch. But yeah, these are my random thoughts. And you know what? I think that I'm going to probably do conversations on Wednesday nights. Maybe I may come back and do some other nights too and just go live, because I have random thoughts all the time. And this one right here, it was concerning me. This is one that was just bothering me, because it's like, damn, like I kind of feel sorry for the women now, because these men is out here, they playing. Maybe this is the reason why, I don't know. Maybe this is the reason why a lot of black women feel like men hate them. Like men hate them. Because they actually love men. Ain't that something to think about? It's a lot of this going on out here, y'all. And it's scary as hell. Like, it's really scary. Because you don't know what you get these days. I can tell you a story, but I'm gonna say that for another night. Because if they not out here DLing, they out here being narcissist. So it's like it's got to be some kind of dominance, some kind of control with men that's going on out here. And I feel like with everything that I have been seeing and everything that these women are talking about, it's been either physical abuse or the whole ghosting thing, you know, because it's a lot of online dating. The whole ghosting thing, the brothers, yeah, that they meet online that ain't really got no place to stay, and they getting these women with their shit together and end up crashing at their house, and then you got to go through hell to get them out of your place. Yeah, that's been a lot. I've been seeing that a whole lot. Like, a lot of these young ladies, young beautiful ladies, got it together, and they do give some of these guys a chance that, you know, may not have it all together. I know a lot of them are doing that. They may not have it all together, and they still give them a chance and then they kind of get walked on. I think we kind of all been down that road before. If you've ever been young and in a relationship with somebody, you done been down that road where you kind of stay in situations longer than you should. And I think that is turning a lot of women off too, and making women not even want to be bothered with men at this point. Like, shit, they chilling in their cribs and they good. So I get that too, but I don't know. It has not been fairy tales out here. You might see some out here that's in some relationships that may be pretty decent, but let me tell you, it's a whole bunch. I mean, I can pull some up right now on TikTok. I mean, it is horrible out here in these streets. Y'all can't be playing out here in these streets. Y'all got to be careful, for real. And not only that, from what somebody was saying last night about my boy, Usher, it's alleged, but they was actually reading this from some papers that he didn't gave the people's therapies. So like they having all these freak off parties, and in these freak off parties, these people is giving other people stuff, and then these other people is taking it back to other people that didn't know that they was at the freak out party, then find out that they was at the freak out party until later on, and then at this point they done already moved on to somebody else, and then now they done gave it to them, and then they giving it to somebody. Like, everybody, y'all just spreading shit. The hell? Yeah. This is why the dating game is so fucked up right now. Cause everybody out here fucking everybody and giving folks stuff. Y'all think y'all meeting these stars, and they giving y'all more than they giving y'all. That ain't even funny. But these stars giving y'all more than that. So now when people, y'all done been in the entertainment district, y'all been in the entertainment industry, and y'all been around all these millionaires and billionaires and going to the parties and shit. People gonna be looking at y'all side, gonna be side eye. Cause I know I'd be looking at y'all head side eye. Did you fuck? Did you have a relationship with? Who was you around? Did you go to one of the dating parties? Did y'all go to the freak out? And in my head, I'm thinking, I can't fuck with them. That's the way I be thinking these days, like, for real. Cause the shit is crazy. I mean, it's fucked up out here. So I don't know what to feel for the young sisters. I really don't. Because I know for women that are of a certain age, when you hit them 50s, baby, dating is a different type of situation. Shit, I ain't got to go nowhere. Boom. I ain't got to be bothered with nobody. I'm chilling. I don't have to worry about no freak offs. I don't have to worry about him being on the DL and wondering if he on the DL. So I feel like a lot of women are starting to opt out on dating at a certain age. I really do. Yeah, men too. It's a lot of us just opting out of being in them real relationships. Well, now I'm seeing somebody, but I don't have to worry about that because we right there together. But for you young sisters, this dating game is real fucked up. Y'all need to be asking some serious questions when y'all meet these brothers. Like, seriously, have you ever been with another man? Have you ever been in the entertainment industry? Do you like me? What was your last relationship like? Like, y'all got to find out some shit. Do you have your papers? Making sure they ain't got nothing. Vice versa. Because if they getting it, somebody giving it. But a lot of times it seems like it's the men that's giving the men. I don't know. I just know what I'm hearing. And what I'm hearing is it's definitely not something that's a good thing. It's not a good situation. Because like I said, the freak offs, it was more men at the freak offs than anything. It was women there, but they was there to bring them brothers there. And not just black men, white men, all kind of men, all up in there. So y'all ain't the only ones. Sisters ain't the only ones that's got to be careful. Baby, the whole Rainbow Coalition need to be careful. Because from what I'm understanding, these men are they don't really like women out here like that. Now, I have seen several zesty men. I have seen several zesty ones that's very questionable, and that's why I do have my gay friends. And I can ask them, do you think he... Oh, yeah, he is. Baby, they can tell y'all everything. Get you a gay friend. Get you a gay homeboy. He can tell you if... He can tell you. They can spot them like it ain't nobody's business, and it be the ones that y'all don't think is that's DL. Them be the ones they be wanting a man, and they just be covering up with women. So again, I don't care if you're doing it because that's your business. I mean, because some women like it either way. Apparently, they was at the freak offs too. So some women do not care about it because they all doing it and swinging and you know, carpet munchers and rump wranglers. Everybody, I mean, hey, do what you do. I don't care, but be respectful of people that don't engage in that. You know, give a woman the opportunity to say, hey, now that ain't the lifestyle that I want. You know, that ain't what I want. Don't make it her choice, you know. And then when she get upset or when she find out or see you bent over or see you got somebody bent over and she busts you, and then the next thing you know, she's unalived because you wasn't ready to come out the closet. That is not cool. She didn't ask for that. And then for the ones that's out here beating up on women or getting mad at women all the time you want to be mad at her, that you're questionable too. Are you fighting on her because you want a man and you tired of living this lie? I mean, it's just so much stuff that's going on. So I don't know, women, y'all, I don't know. This is probably why it's making it harder to date these days, especially after looking at this whole damn case with Diddy and Neon. I know Holly is weird, but baby, it's a lot of weird shit going on out here. But the thing is, you can do it, but just tell people that you're doing it. Just tell them, because I don't think those IV drips is just to rejuvenate. Some of them. Now, allegedly, somebody said that Sean was positive and that he was on medication for it. Now, this ain't me. I didn't say it, but it was definitely said that allegedly that he is positive. So, if that would be a true statement, and all these people out here then been to these parties and there's a lot of people out here that need to have themselves checked for that. Because if that's the case, and I know, they out here doing some real freaky shit. And then that means that, well, we already know that he done gave somebody herpes. So and then they done gave it to somebody else and gave it to a lot of other people, and a lot of other people giving it to a lot of other people. That shit just spreading like wildfire here. I would be scared to date. Like seriously, I'd be scared to be out here in them streets like that. So y'all really got to be careful out here in these streets. I think that's been the biggest issue, when it comes to the dating game being so fucked up because shit, it's too many zesty ass men around here. Real talk. It's a whole bunch of zesty ass men walking around here that look better than us. And then it's a lot of DL men out here. Now, again, that's your business if that's what you want to be. But if you're going to be that, make sure that you tell that woman, give her the option. Give her the option. And y'all need to come back down to earth for the ones I'm talking about men and women. Y'all need to come back down to earth when it comes to the choosings and the pickings, because a man can have he don't have to have a PhD. He can just have a good job, a hardworking man. Give them brothers a chance too, cause them probably the ones that's gonna treat you good. Them probably the people that you don't think gonna treat you well. Them be the ones. Or because they don't look a certain way. I understand everybody got standards, and you have to be attracted to whoever it is that you're going to be dating. But attraction comes in many ways, because the one that you think is not handsome, he could treat you like a queen. Or the sister that you don't think is pretty enough, she probably be the one to treat you like a king. So when it gets to those type of situations, I think it's really important to be open and not so judgmental because they don't make all that money. Situations and circumstances may not allow them to. As long as they're working, they're making a living for themselves, and they're not out here trying to get over on you. Cause see, a lot of the chicks that's chasing the bag, and they getting these superstars, and because they chasing the bag, and then they find themselves caught up in some bullshit, or with some bullshit, and hating that they went chasing that bag, cause that bag got them more than just some money. And then now they got to use that money to be doing something else with. That's too much. It's too much. But anyway, these are just my random thoughts for tonight. You know what? I am a random thought person, so I might think about anything. But then when you have adult daughters, oh my God, it's so much stuff that I hear, guys. So I just wanted to get other people's opinions, and then I want to talk to women that are over the age of 40 or over the age of 50, and they're still out here in these streets. Y'all still out here in these streets, girl? I just want to know. And if y'all are, how is that dating game coming along for you? Somebody tell me. How's it coming along for you? Because the way we set up these days, I don't know. The way we set up, I don't think that we out here in them streets like that. Especially with all this shit. Because they got, I suppose, Puff Daddy 54. But they don't want us. We too old. We too old. They want the young girls. They chasing after the younger girls because we too old for them. But baby, let me tell you something. Don't sleep on us, cause it be the young brothers that be trying to come after us. But we done raised our kids. A lot of us done raised our kids, so we ain't trying to raise no more. I'm good. I'm real good. But I would like to know. I would like your input. on how dating is coming along, or is it fucked up for y'all too that's out here and not married no more, or y'all just got y'all, or y'all just the cat ladies or the big dog ladies now. I don't know. These are just my random thoughts, and I like to know what people's thoughts are, and what's going on out here in these streets besides what they telling us. What are your experiences? How is dating coming along for you? Now, I hear from my daughters, they telling me it ain't, it ain't what it is. It ain't what it is. A lot of the guys are immature. They're not there yet. Some of them are not handling their business. Some of them are, and then a lot of the ones that are handling their business, like men. So, whew, I just feel sorry. I do. I feel sorry for, a lot of women these days. I've heard a lot of conversations when it comes to the dating game, and I'm talking about millennials, or as my daughters are millennials, and how people they are really focused on career. And I get it, because I know one of my daughters, she's getting another bachelor's degree. 2 jobs, but one kid. So, and she live her life. She travels. She'll hop on a plane in a minute and go somewhere and have herself a good time. She living life, and I don't see a problem with just living your life and being happy and being, free to just live the way that you want to live. But I also know that she would prefer to be in a relationship with someone too, and dating guys, going out and going on dates and stuff, and having conversations, because I tell them all the time, make sure that you communicate so you can get an understanding of who a person is, and always know what's going on, what are their family values, what is their background. Learn whoever it is. Learn everything about the person. Don't rush into it. Do not rush into it. Learn about them. Find out what they're about, because I promise you, it's going to pay off in the long run, and that may create some long memories, some everlasting memories with a person, and not finding out later on that this person may be addicted to drugs, and everything about the individual was a lie. Especially the online dating thing. I think that's just I know it's some love stories out there, but it's some other shit out there too when it comes to the online dating. So that's something to think about too. It's just a lot of people out here that just ain't right. They just not right. So, won't y'all tell me, how is the dating life for you? Have you encountered any men that you discovered were DL that caused you to be divorced? So, dating after divorce, how is that? I like to know. So, yeah, I like to know. So I want you to leave me some comments. Make sure you share this video, because I am definitely going to do some unfiltered nightcaps, especially with my random ass, because my thoughts can be very random. And I don't have no problem with asking no questions. Not me. Shit, I want to know. And I know a whole bunch of y'all want to know too. Cause y'all nosy as hell. I know y'all be on these blogs looking at this shit. I be on there too. I be on there too looking at this shit sometime. But I like to get candid. Let's have some real conversations. Cause we all grown. We're adults. And shoot, I'm gonna have some of my gay friends on my show. Cause I want them to tell y'all the real tea. So y'all just get ready to sip on it. And yeah, I'm not gonna be sitting at my desk in my office when I have these conversations, because these are nightcaps. So these are after dark conversations that we will be having, and I'll be right here sitting up in my bed talking to y'all just like this, trying to find out what's going on. And not just that, other conversations too. We'll have some real talk. We just need some real talk and some real conversations, because I know it's going on in all communities. It's going on in all communities, and then I know y'all got something to tell me. So y'all need to tell Shatina, let Shatina know what's going on in y'all world. So until then, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel, because I do have more videos coming, and I have more videos that you can look at right now. So until then, y'all sip on something, and I'll talk to y'all later.